Alright, should be recording. There's the file. So yeah, still in Darksiders Warmastered Edition. May look a little different. I'll explain that in a little bit. Oh wait, no, I can just explain that now. I don't have anything special to say. It's not like I'm still doing the MechWarrior 5 review and need to say the key was provided, because it wasn't. No, I've owned Darksiders for quite a while. So when the Warmastered Edition came out, I got it. So this is mainly going to be focused on this stuff. Collecting the Armageddon blades, but also finding the last 4 shards of Abyssal armor. The blade shards will be easier to find. Now, the reason it may look different, that isn't what I wanted. Oh, that's going to be a little annoying. So one of the things from this week to talk about is the Adrenaline 2020 coming out. And so the new, because AMD every December tells split.
You are wise to seek help from old Voldrum.
Wow, it really shows up on him. One of the things with the I want to get up there with the yeah, let me just start that over. So every year in December for, geez, 5 years now, maybe more. I don't remember when they first started doing it. AMD has been releasing major driver releases in December, and these are major because they will include like a bevy of new features, or even just a redesign, which I think is actually how the first one was. The original Crimson release was more like just completely overhauled the interface. Well, they've done that again. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, let me take care of these. But one of the things that has been added, and I guess technically I could have, well, not as easy, with the 2020, the Adrenaline 2020 drivers, is you can now use radon image sharpening with more games, at least when you're not on the Navi GPUs. Because for a while, like, I think it was DirectX 11 games, you could only do that. Navi. I don't remember, because there was a few things that they changed up like that. Yeah, anyway. But one of the new changes is basically easier application of the radon image sharpening via the drivers, including that you can do it per game, whereas before, if I remember, it would have to be on for the whole. It's either on or off globally, and also you can change the sharpness. Now, unfortunately, it. Hang on. How do I? Man. Oh, okay. I wasn't. It does stick. Oop. At least for a little bit, it does. Let's just take care of these guys. But I decided, you know, let's enable. Let's see what that difference is, and it definitely is making a difference. It's very clear in a number of places. That the radon image sharpening is sharpening up, is adding details. Okay. Get you. Do that. And that. And now I can grab this. It's one of the shards. I need just 6 more. And as I mentioned in the previous video, they all look like that. But yeah, I mean, looking at this definitely looks like it has been sharpened. Which is pretty cool, actually. Where is... It must be underneath, I guess? I also need to remember, how did I get... Because I do want to go back. There is... I think it is just... But yeah, they completely overhauled the design, the user interface. Fortunately, one thing did not change too much. It did change, but not a whole lot. Which is the but Wattman is retired essentially, but you have all the same functionality in the new tuning tab. And thankfully, you are still able to import the profiles from Wattman in there. Yeah, now I am on the desktop, because I still have the 2060 in the test system. I haven't updated the drivers there. When I get the Vega in there, I will. And I'm not sure. The only thing I know of that I might do in the foreseeable future that would require the Vega being back in there is potentially doing a performance analysis of MechWarrior 5. But I'm not sure. There's actually some. I need to actually send an email about that. There's some stuff we need to figure out with that, and also there's the whole I wait for at least the RTX stuff to be in it. And that'll work for a transition to talking about that game, which that's. So I also need to get a drink of water there. So the game, I tried to make it clear in the review in some spots that while yes, a lot of the review is me criticizing the game because I did end up not ultimately losing fun with it, I still... Oh, wait a minute. No. That's right. I want to be up there. I screwed up just a little bit. That while I did start off having fun with it, I did come to not have as much fun with it. Because it just started really going against what I enjoy in game. Oh, it's just wait. Yeah, that's still fine. It does feel me anyway. Now, that kind of misalignment with my preferences doesn't mean the game is bad, and I will not call it a bad game. It's just a game that I'm not going to have so much fun with. Am I going the right way? Well, yeah. Hang on this. Okay, yeah. Okay. I did look up. The Darksiders wiki has a location. Has the location for all of the things. Okay, yeah, there's no. Come on. There we go. Son of a bitch! Let me have my frickin' horse! Thank you! You have got to be kidding me. Yep, screw, do that. I'm sorry, I'm just... so yeah, a misalignment with my preferences does not make a game bad, it just means I'm going to criticize it a lot, probably. If I can identify why it misaligns, and that I tried to do. It's like, that is one thing. My reviews are not always necessarily reviews. I can sometimes be treating them more as a critique. Which I think is part of the reason why they end up being so long. Okay, I'm sorry, I might have time going this way. There should be over here a path I can take.
would you ask?
Yes, right there.
Merchant.
There we go. So that's 7. Shit. I hit the button, it just didn't trigger in time. There. Ooh. Poof. Poof. I don't know why because like poof but up, so I put P. But yeah, I mean because of it being misalignment versus actually being bad in any way, yeah, check. So I think I did get the, well, we'll head over there. I'm sorry, my mind keeps like half shutting off. So basically it is that, yeah, I won't call it a bad game, but there are definitely some things like the radar that it's like, what the hell? No. That's not valid radar. It's not valid to call that radar. It is so bad. So, yeah, now I did look briefly at another review. I didn't see that mentioned, but I did see something else mentioned. It's like, okay, yeah, definitely. I didn't go quite as much into it. But the story presentation was very bad. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. I want to get over there, and I see the way. So do that for now. Yep. Donkey. So I don't doubt that there will be people that will absolutely love MechWarrior 5. I'm just not among them. That is legitimately the simplest way that I can put it, and the fairest way I can put it. But there are certain things, like, yeah, the story's very weak. The radar is a joke, if you're nice to it. And there's a as I said in the review, it's like, I don't really want to be mean to it, you know, saying that it's an insult to the radar range, which is a microwave. But that is, oh man, that's not what I wanted. Give me that help. I'm back. But yeah, it just, I wanted to use that joke because I used it in the playthrough, so you hear that on the mic. But it's just to capture my frustration with the game. It was very, very frustrating. I don't think there's... No. I'm trying to watch through this swamp. I don't remember ever determining for sure, but I think you may actually do more damage when you're attacking from the horse. like the game more. Although I did really like that the when I looked at the resolution scale stuff, I could turn that down pretty far. And that also reminds me of one of the other things introduced with the new AMD drivers called Radeon Boost, which personally I don't think I would use. Also, from some people that have looked more closely into it, I probably wouldn't want to. But the idea is it will, based on how much movement you have, so like right now, it wouldn't do anything. But start doing that, and what it'll actually do is reduce the resolution. So it gets more performance at quote-unquote high action when you're moving the mouse around a lot. Now it's also taking advantage of psycho-visuals. The fact that when things are moving really fast, you don't notice details as well. Not entirely sure why I bothered doing that. So it's not that big a loss of detail. Especially when you are already at like 1440 or even 2160 4K. But when you're at 1080 or 1080 plus is what I'm at with the 2048 by 152, it's not so good an idea to use. Ow. Now one thing though that I haven't seen anyone actually mention specifically, you know, it is a shame that it is a whitelist of only 8 games, I think, at the moment. But one thing that no one has really noticed about that is would it be nice to see it made general? It'll just work with anything, yes. But it needs to be set up so that it is applied after the UI. Which, that would require an injection into the render pipeline that the drivers might not be able to do 100% of the time. Basically my point is that people want it to be on for everything. There may actually be a technical reason why it can't. That is, it would hurt the UI. The HUD. And that you don't want that hurt. You want that to always be at the full resolution. And that is, like, with MechWarrior 5, it definitely, the UI was clearly protected. It looked quite nice. Okay. Yeah, so if I do a performance analysis for it, I will definitely look more at that. Right. That. What else do we have? Oh yeah. The GG Galaxy 2.0 now being in open beta. Which is definitely neat. I need a way up. Oh wait, that's right. There we go. Not sure why it didn't work the first. This. Don't need the rage. I could play a different game if I wanted rage. But yeah, so it's definitely really awesome to see that it's now in open beta. I mentioned a while ago that I have it, that I had access to the closed beta. I'm actually coming to use it more following the ability for it to import tags from from the different things it'll link with, like Steam. I definitely like that, but I realized that, you know, because it's getting more and more where there are games that I want to do stuff for, do stuff with, on platforms other than Steam, it'll just be easier to keep track of all of it in Galaxy 2.0 because I can have everything there with you know, just a tag collecting all together. So, like I will keep I have a tag in Steam for games that I am reviewing, also games that I want to review. I have, you know, like games I have and just haven't gotten to yet, and there are actually quite a few there. There we go. I'll look around. No, I don't need to. I need to hang out with you two. This way? There is an abyssal armor piece in the Twilight Cathedral. I think I already had it. I don't remember. And unfortunately, there's no way to track them individually. And hang on, I want to get another drink of water. But yeah, so I think I will be using it more. And there's other things too where I keep track of stuff I want to do between different things. But I also like keep a tag for the games I already have reviewed, and in the fact that there are a number of those that are now, you know, that a Uplay, also now at the game store, it's helpful. This is, well, plus it can be nice because that way you can see if you have a game on a different platform. Well, not necessarily a different platform, but different client. So, you know, like with sales, you can easily, excuse me, just do a search and be like, oh, I don't have it on Steam, but I do have it here, so I don't need to buy it again. I've done that once. I don't even remember what game it was, and it was one of the early unlocks for a for a Humble Monthly. It was like, hey, I want that, and then I hadn't realized that, oh, I already actually had that game. I just completely forgot I owned it. But having an easy way to search through all of that can help, which is also why I point that out in the news item I wrote up for the new for the winter sale going on at GOG, which is pretty awesome in that it has a Ultimate Red Pack. I think that's what it's called. It has every Witcher 1, Witcher 2, Witcher 3, Gwent, the standalone Thronebreaker Gwent game, and a pre-order for Cyberpunk 2077 in there. It's like, that's awesome. If it wasn't for the fact that I already had, you know, the 3 Witcher games that I want, I don't really care about Gwent. Sorry to those of you that do love it.
Oh, no, don't forget of it.
Sorry, I'm just looking at this stuff. And my mind is just reaching that thing where it switches off again. Nope, it's just gone. No idea. That was awesome. Wow, this has been an interesting week for me. I'm forgetting so many things that did happen this week. I honestly wish I could remember what I was talking about. There's a lot of guys right here. You know what? Get to use some more experience with them. But yeah, it's at least worth looking at the Galaxy 2.0 stuff. Yeah, it's also kind of funny. One of the other things, so the AMD drivers will scan your system and see that you have games, so many games installed, and add it to its list, and you can then launch them from here, from it as well, which I find kind of amusing. In that some people are like, oh, that's letting you do like Galaxy 2.0. It's like, no, it's not. Because you can't install. It's you can play them from that. That's not what Alright. Big gun tends to be fun. There. I don't think there's anything back there. But yeah, so the next thing I got on my list here is kind of surprising news. Very good news, I would think. 2K has announced a new studio. It is open. So it's 2K owned. The name of it is Cloud Chamber. And what is really neat is that it has actually, they've already said what it is working on, which is a new Bioshock game. Now, unfortunately, that's all the details we have. But, say Bioshock, that's a very good series and worthy to be continued. Oh crap. It remains a shame that it died when and how it did. It's also weird seeing somebody say that Bioshock Infinite wasn't a good game. It's like, it was too a good game. I'm fine if you didn't like it. That's everybody's free to not enjoy a game, but it was a good game. Yeah, definitely good to see that. So hopefully it won't be too long. But it's also hard to say because while you can say that yes, it's been worked on since 2015 or whenever, that doesn't have to mean anything. That could mean we've been talking about this since then and doing like basic, okay, well, what do we want to, how do we want to treat certain things in there? It's not necessarily that there are any assets made, any code done. Oh, there it is. Didn't realize I was going to be here. I honestly didn't remember that being... Yes, I want to explore the other stuff. So yeah, it could be a, no, now that the studio's formed, we're actually going to start making the thing, as opposed to just planning. But it will also be interesting to see if it will be a Bioshock 3 following along Rapture, or if it will be like a Bioshock Infinite 2, or if it will be something else entirely. In a new setting completely. Yeah, one thing that I think could be neat, although I doubt that they would do it, and I don't think it would be necessary to do either, would be a, where am I? That's never the one. You're not telling. Would be like remaking the original. And I say that because, man, are those controls clean. It's like, I still remember that when I did a years later review for that and Bioshock 2, Bioshock 1 I couldn't recommend because it's like, it's too clunky. Bioshock 2 at least, as Bioshock 1 is the better of the two, but at least with Bioshock 2, it's like a modern gamer can pick that up and get going and it feels good. It feels fine. You cannot say the same for Bioshock 1. So yeah. What's in it? Yeah, I've already been talking about the driver. Oh yeah! That was actually something kind of interesting. So, yesterday, well, yeah, because I record on Fridays. Is it The Escapist? I don't remember what the game is now. Now was made free on the Epic Game Store, so that, you know, if you have an account there, you can, you know, log in and get a game free. They've been doing that for a while, but they didn't say what the next one was. Yeah, I wanted to look at Twilight Cathedral. And normally they do. Okay, in order to get to that, I just need to get around to somehow. Oh, wait, no, I see it. I see it on the map. It was on the map. And it's just lying to me, apparently. There is a way to get there. There has to be. You can see it. Oh, there we go. That's it. I have to go around. And it seemed odd that they didn't say what the next week was, because it's like, it's not done yet. They're still doing that. Well, at the Game Awards, it was revealed that they will, starting in a week, have 12 days where each day they give away a game. So 12 days of Christmas. So that's going to be pretty cool. That was revealed in a trailer that also was announcing various games that will be exclusives to the Epic Games Store in the coming year. Including one game that it was interesting to see that. Unfortunately, it did also say Epic Games Store exclusive, because otherwise it's like, oh, well, I don't care, because it's a PlayStation 5 game. It's like, console exclusive is PlayStation 5. But it is also coming to PC via the Epic Games Store. It is called Godfall, and it is being developed by Counterplay Games. I wrote something up on it. I just needed to remember. And is being published by Gearbox, because they opened up Gearbox Publishing a while ago, and the first game for that was the Bulletstorm Enhanced Edition, whatever that's called. So that will be coming in late 2020. And one thing interesting is, I think it's interesting, to help with my mind get working.
What would you ask of us?
That's gonna be worth checking out over here. What is it that's... Nope, It's just gone from my mind again. I hate that when that happens. Oh, I know what. I'll still do it. But I will be coming back. The game personally looks a lot to me like... No, wait, no, I wouldn't have been. I thought that this was just like a path back to just another... Because you lost... Yeah, because you flew here.
Terribly sorry, but I'll have to kill you now.
Not this.
Prepare for a wild royal thrashing. Prepare for a wild royal thrashing.
Okay. It was just one of the spots that he can swap. It does say in the trailer, it's a little hard to catch. It is all in engine, and it's going to be using Unreal Engine 4. That is actually fairly obvious. I mean, Epic Games Store exclusive, and I think it does say Unreal Engine in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Unreal Engine 4 that it's using. Oh, goody hell. But it looks kind of to me a little bit, just visually, because, yes, it's in engine, it's not gameplay yet. It looks kind of like a Destiny type game, at least styling to it. And we'll just have to see. It's late 2020 that Godfall's coming out, and we'll just watch, see what happens with that. I don't know if I have any connections to Gearbox Published. I might. But I'd have to check. And okay, hang on, let me check something in here. After you collect the 3 swords to raise a circular platform up out of the floor in the Twilight Cathedral, you access the sword. Turn around and hop up, push a block onto a balcony. Hopefully I'll be able to find it. But it's basically, I need to get to near where the boss fight starts. Yeah, that looks. Yep. It's definitely. Okay, so. Turn and hop up the pushable block onto the balcony. Left is the door with a Gormor above it. So that I'm pretty sure is a Gormor. Alright, so yes, it's up here. And I might already have this one. Alright. Okay. No, I did not get this one already. Okay. I missed it. Alright, so that's 8 now? I believe? Yep. Float back down here. Oh. I screwed that up. So there's some other stuff down there, but I can get back there. There. Oh, yeah, let's transition. I'm not doing it in the order that I have it written in here. So I mentioned how Godfall will be the PlayStation 5 exclusive. Which I think that also makes it the... I was watching the Game Awards with somebody else who was saying it is also the first PlayStation 5 game announced so far. Exclusive game announced. which is neat. You know, hey, good for them. But I definitely think, and it was weird that it was so early when you think about it, but the fact that Microsoft is like, okay, well, here's the Xbox Series X. That is the name of its upcoming console that will feature, and in their blog post, I haven't written it up because it's console news, and I typically don't report on the console stuff, unless I have good reason to. And this, well, kind of. I don't think it offers enough to make it worth it, though. It will use a Zen 2 based CPU, custom from AMD, of course, which means it could potentially have 8 cores, 16 threads, which would be a lot for a console. It will use a next generation RDNA GPU. Now, this is interesting, because it says next generation. It doesn't say RDNA 2. It does say it will have variable rate shading support and hardware accelerated ray tracing. Potentially, this is actually going to be more based on RDNA 1, which is current Navi, than it will be RDNA 2. And with, like, they just add the stuff in there because that happens. Okay, I have been through there, so Scalding Gallery. I'm just exactly right. Actually, I want to end over there. Here. Yeah. Because I need to, Black Hammer, which now I've forgotten his name. Big guy. Whole thing. He's over there, so I need to bring the shards to him. That's right. Yeah, so it's possible that, I forgot what I was talking about. It will be possible, in my opinion at least, that it may be a modified Navi 1 to have that stuff versus being Navi 2. We'll see, though. It's coming holiday 2020, and it looks like a small PC to me. Some people I saw referring to it as a fridge, which I get that. That's not what I see. I see a small tower PC. And I also see nothing wrong with that. And in a way, it's good to see because maybe since it will be a PC, we will continue to see better support for PC. And also, when the first game shown off that will be coming for it is Sensuna's Saga Hellblade 2, which is definitely neat to see. I still need to play Hellblade Sensuna's Sacrifice. Still need to play that, but it also, the trailer that showed was an engine which doesn't necessarily. I mean, Unreal Engine 4 is a very impressive engine graphically. You can make beautiful, beautiful games. That doesn't necessarily mean it's rendered in real time. But I mean, it's straight up some of that it looked like. Now, true, the lighting may have helped it because it was kind of dark, but it's still, I could believe that was actually an actress. Not just a, there. And not just not just CG, but man, it was pretty cool. Now that, it hasn't been said if that will be coming to, PC or not. I hope so. But apparently, Microsoft has been having a good track record of trying to have things parallel, having, Xbox One games come to PC as well when it is their studios, and they do own Ninja Theory. They did purchase them, the developers of Sensuna's Sacrifice, so we may see it come to PC. I hope so. I don't remember what date, if any, was given. But I do remember when seeing the reveal for the Xbox Series X, it's like I'm seeing these games, it's like I'm not nailing down. Are these related? Are we looking at something like the, oh, I know what this... Is this the way I came out? Yes, it is. I'm gonna be fighting Uriel soon, I believe. Which is actually really annoying because I don't have that much health. But it's like then it's like I couldn't nail it down, and then I saw a Halo, and then it's like, oh, I look at like Game Pass, but that doesn't make so much sense. They couldn't already be showing the console, could they? No, they couldn't. Nope, that's exactly what they're doing. And here's Uriel.
This is no ambush, horseman. I come alone. I, Uriel of the Hellguard, champion of the White City, call you, horseman, to Nex Sacramentum.
Fool.
I lay claim to your life before the Creator. Will you dishonor this law as well?
Why?
Because Abaddon said you understood honor, and because he was the best of us.
The death oath cannot be broken until one falls by the hand of the other. I accept.
And this is important.
You underestimate.
Ow.
Defend yourself, traitor.
The truth does get explained in case you're wondering.
You underestimate.
Ow. Don't remember what that even does. Oh, that's actually what I'm going. Can I just use it? I guess not. I picked the wrong time to do it. So just have two other things. One is for Trine 4, a game I did enjoy, much more than MechWarrior 5.
This is no ambush, horseman.
It's
I come alone.
Toby's Dream DLC is actually free now. That had been a pre-order exclusive, but the developers decided that they would give it away. Now you do need, obviously, to own a copy of Trine 4, either as its own thing or as part of the Trine Ultimate Collection. That really doesn't seem to do anything to it.
You underestimate.
And you need to beat the level The Prince's Dream, and it will be on the map. I'm unfortunately having some issues with it. For whatever reason, it didn't unlock on my account. I've asked one person about it. I'm probably just ask another. I'm sure that the person I asked is just very busy with things. Busy time. Okay, so that didn't help any. It is interesting the fact that you have pulled to her, which implies she's bigger than you. She doesn't look it. War is pretty beefy. Alright. So yeah, hopefully I will get that stuff sorted out. But yeah, it is. Toby's Dream DLC though is free, not for a limited time. It is free. You know, it is simply going to be free from now on. And it should be there, and you should be able to see it under the DLC tab if you already have the game and have it installed and such, and enjoy playing a game, playing through a level in a dog's dream. Yeah. The last thing I have to talk about is the oh wait, no. I do two things to talk about. One I've written up, the other I haven't yet. Because everything wasn't able for it yet. Wait. That would actually be public knowledge, so I can't talk about that. So the RX 5500 series is now available as discrete GPUs. So previously, when it was announced back in October, it was going to exist as an OEM part, but AMD did say the other stuff is coming, that the add-in board discrete GPUs are coming, we're just not there yet. So those are not out, and it looks good. It looks like a viable replacement for something like the RX 580 that I'm using. The RX 590 can still come ahead of it, though, in some cases. And it's also a little unfortunate because that is annoying the hell out of me. I'm just gonna... I have too little health. There we go. We'll just let this go.
Yes! Yes! What are you waiting for? Harvest this wench! What? Don't you dare walk away from me!
The next sacramentum is mine. I decide when the angel dies, not you.
You swore an oath to me.
Abaddon is the destroyer.
Liar!
To protect you, he kept you from the truth. You pledged to follow your lord into hell, never knowing what awaited you, or what he would become.
Abaddon.
He was betrayed and became the enemy of all creation. I've been to the tree. Its gift was truth, and I share it with you now. Remember the death oath. Soon it must be fulfilled.
Yeah, so the RX 5500 XT, it seems to offer similar performance to like the 580, but it's the 8 gig version is $200. Not really the best price, which is what I'm seeing most people when I'm seeing reviews and discussion about it. Is like, yeah, it really should be priced better. It should be less expensive because Polaris will still outcompete it in sales most likely. Yeah. Okay, so I got this one, so going up, which is that way. Yeah. So it might be that something like the 5600 would be an upgrade for me. Oh, hang on. Where am I? Exactly. I'm on the drive road. Okay, there is not an abyssal shard piece here. There is in the Ashlands, though. Okay, and there is a shadow flight point, so I'll need to do that to see it. in it, so I do need to go this way. Yeah, so maybe the 5600 XT would be an actual, like, upgrade for me if I were to get it, but it's still, I kind of feel like if I'm gonna get an upgrade, I should wait and see the big Navi, so-called big Navi, which maybe that'll be RDNA 2, maybe not. I mean, the 580 is a good car. It is. I've been very happy with it, but I do want something that, like MechWarrior 5, I can run that at max settings and not have to worry about tweaking stuff. You know, if I'm doing a review, that's kind of important to me. Yeah, and actually something I mentioned even in the review playthroughs, what I would be willing to do and would like to do is even like just buy one of the cards and see if I could like get a company to match it, so I can also have one for the test system, because it does annoy me that I only have the one 580, so, and I don't want to take it out of the desktop, so it's like 2 systems now for testing stuff. Yeah, maybe I could see by getting a second 580. Asking about that. I don't know. There are options. Alright, so the last thing, this I haven't written up yet. I will write it up though. It's just, when I looked, the 2 accompanying YouTube videos were not yet available. Were still private, which, considering the links to them are also in the public press release, I'm comfortable talking about that. Apparently, THQ Nordic has released a playable teaser for something, a prototype that at least one thing is suggesting that is this a Gothic remake or a Gothic game? It's like not necessarily. Apparently, it could become that. It sounds like they want to see what feedback is. All right, now where am I going here? To the east. Ride to the cliff east of the 3 connected mining towers in the Ashlands to find a shadow flight point. Got it. Gonna help if I have that on. Don't remember which are the 3. I know I need to go over there though. Eventually, let's check out the other stuff though. These guys to deal with. Shit. So yeah, I will look at that, but it was like I just got the press release before I wanted to start working on this, before I wanted to do this recording, and the videos weren't live or public yet, so it's like, and that was like they made a mistake, it seems. I'm just... Oh, eat, and I went west. That was a stupid mistake to make. But yeah, so I will definitely take a look at that. It's just I can't yet, and I will do a write-up, do a news item. I mean, not necessarily write up the whole thing. Maybe I could do that. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what I want to do, but that is the thing. So if you are interested in the Gothic games, or if you're just interested in seeing something like a playable teaser, you can go there. I think it did say it's on Steam, and I will definitely get something. But I'm it's getting a little lost, and I'm also okay. I'm just past now. All right, that's all. And one other thing I can talk about a little bit, because I've now had the Arctis 7 headset, the SteelSeries Arctis 7 headset, for a bit longer. I'm not using it now, and I do like it. It's like I got that, and because I needed, I like having a wireless headset for when it's like I just need to chat with people. Which is actually fairly often for me, so it's, you know, not recording for recording. I always use this, but I've been using that more because I have been having that need to talk with people. It's just I have a regular group chat thing. Simple as that, really. And I'm just really hoping to figure out where the hell I'm trying to find the stuff I'm looking for. Was it maybe that's the shadow? No, because it said I would get you up there. A little easier. Wait. No, that's... Oh, no, there is a thing here. Fold down. Okay, where exactly am I going? But anyway, yeah, that's right. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about the headset. And I did that again. Did not build one. Is that what I want? Son of a bitch. See, I guess that might be the Shadow Flight point that it's talking about. And not something that is more elaborate. But there could also be something up higher. They just don't have a way to get to. And it also did say that it's where 3 are connected. This seems to only be 1. Oh, that's what that is. So. Yeah, I don't think it's over there, that one. Yet. I mean, that's the blade piece. But yeah, getting back to the Arctis 7, I do like it. And one thing that is nice is that the thing, it has sounds when it turns on and off, which is nice because the previous headset, it had no sounds. You just had to keep plugged in until like the light on the transmitter went solid, or the I think this is what, yeah, this is what, then actually on the east of this thing. Okay, so that means I actually want to be over here. Right up here, okay. I just need to see. Perfect, right here. Alright. So what is this? What is up here? Oh, perfect. Yeah, the headset, it's comfortable. It is interesting how it has a analog, well, it has a local volume wheel to it, so you're not like my old headset. I could turn it and it would actually change it in Windows. Not what this does, but that's fine. That's fine. Heck, shouldn't there be something up here? Why would I come here? What am I missing? I'm missing something. Definitely missing. What am I missing? Oh, I didn't see that up there. That's all. 9. Right? Yep. 9, 10. Okay, so go over. Which is... I think over here. Yeah, it's right there. There we go. I don't know if I would take the time to do something more elaborate to talk about the headset, but I mean, the main thing is it is comfortable. It looks. I haven't done any like comparisons to see it for the audio quality. I need to figure out how to get a bomb. What is... No. Preferably one that isn't lit. What I want. Yeah, it's comfortable. Even with its unusual, but I wanted it that way. Headband strap, even with that being a little different, still quite comfortable. Yeah, so instead of it being like this one, what I'm wearing now, where it's just, you know, the normal physical, you know, hard headband and then padding on it. There's a hard headband, but you know, that the wires and such go through, but it also has. It uses an elastic strap, a ski goggle strap is what they refer to it as. Where am I gonna get the ski goggle strap is what actually rests on your head with it. And I like that because I'm not concerned then about the material breaking down like the old headset had happened to it. It is a little weird, the whole having to always pull out, because it's got a retractable microphone on it. It is a little weird having to always pull that out. That's just how that is, though. There's a torch in there, so if I can just find one bomb thing that I can throw there, I'll be good, and then I can get up there. It's better if I actually just ignore these guys. You know, I should also bust that open, since I can. And there's something back here, too. No. bother me. Thank you. This is probably a bad idea. You know, I should just look up how to get that. Save us all some time. Here. Yeah, just there. There we go. The shards. Oh, come on, are you not going to give me the locations? Oh. Okay. I just didn't see it. Apparently there are some hidden bomb plants, and I could have just used those. I just need to have the mask out, so I can just head right back. So one neat thing, just to keep talking, because I have MechWarrior 5 done, that review done, and I think I've even had this trip map before. Anyway, I can get to some other things. So it's like I've mentioned how I do want to take the time to review Destiny 2 at some point. Hey, I can finally start actually doing that, maybe. Ah, they're up there. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I'll start clicking on that. I don't know. It's actually some other reviews I'd also like to consider doing. And it's like I do so much stuff in Serious Sam, Fusion 2017, and Serious Sam 4 is coming. I should really just review those games, the original 3 Serious Sam games, shouldn't I? Thinking about that, although we don't know when it's the Serious Sam 4 Planet Badass, I believe it is. We don't know when that's coming out, so there we have got time. I think it is targeting though 2020, so it is coming. All right. So yeah, one left of both. Just so annoying. Wait. Oh, no, I got that one. Okay. There is something in the black zone. Third tower. That's... I don't remember exactly. Okay, no. This is... That's that. Okay. There is one in Sylthia's loom, which I think I've gotten. And that's over here. I'm also just thinking with getting, this is gonna get kind of long if I just keep going. I don't want to. I'm just thinking, do I want to just like and get the abyssal armor after? Yeah, let's just keep going. I enjoy the game. Just I'm running out of water, and I am thirsty. Yeah, neither we can. Now, if I might already have the one in, that is possible. I don't know. I just don't remember. Should really have been like marking down somewhere on a list, getting them or not. Shit! It didn't let me change because I was on the horse, and I thought I had changed. That's what happened there. Whew. That was close. That You gonna go up? There we go. Shit. It didn't go all the way down. And I think it will go up a second. Yeah, it's still active. There we go. And hey, I can pick up the hell. Alright, so what does it say? After fighting the first Loom Warden, you'll find yourself in a room with a chronosphere and a red grapple point above it. Grapple up to find the armor piece. Well, that's not descriptive. I don't know which that would have been. And it's not like it still shows up on the map. No. Helpful. That's not helpful either. Again, not helpful. Looks like the only things would be like videos showing and I rather just, walk. No, here, let me also try this. There. I just turned down the sharpness down to a minimum of 10%. Let me try turning up to 100%. It was at 80% for the radon image sharpening. That definitely is sharper. And this will be per game as well. Which is definitely nice. Because, you know, not all games need. Oh yeah, there's also the intro scaling. I haven't looked at that at all. No time spent on it at all. I think I want to go this way. I could be wrong, but I think so. Yep. It's also supposed to be a good place around here to farm experience and souls. Not really what I'm interested in. Not right now. So there is a chest up here. Well, somewhere around here that I did not get. So that could be it then. No. Wait, I just never saw it. Alright, pop that because I don't care about this stuff. Clear from the map. No, actually, that's a good idea. It's like I have this stuff showing up on the map. I should really take advantage of that. Oh, wait. I don't think I'm gonna have a way over there here. Forget it. I'll just look at one of the videos. Oh wait, that's right, I also have this one, don't I, that I can look at. I haven't even that's not that's not this looks like it'll give me the information I want. I just need to find the right one. Here we go. Okay. That... I must already have it. It's up here. And at least this is where it's supposed to be. The chest being gone, what supplies I got. Which does also mean then that I was correct in which one was the first. Alright, so that's good. So let's get back then. Like back as in out of the level here. Am I on health? I'm basically full on health, so that can stay. Unfortunately, I have to go through all this again. There isn't a shortcut, right? Yeah. I'll probably turn back down the image sharpening, but it is really doing a nice job. That is fair to say. It is having, I think, a good impact. Alright, so, just want to go back and check this list. I got that one. I mean, it's so annoying when it's always that last one. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. There is one spot that I know there's stuff I didn't get because it would take the mask that I now have, so... so just need to get there. And there was also one of the blade pieces there, as I recall. Fulgrim. Here he is. There we go. Submittal. That I want to be here. And that's the one that I missed, apparently, so... I have to go this way. Doesn't look like there's anything around here that... But yeah, you do actually have, though, that, well, yeah, hang on. Before I forget. There. Pull the sharpness back down to 80. That's what it was. And my brain just turned off again. Yeah, there are others of these little serpent hole paths that have things hidden in them. and I want to take this path. This will take us west. Pretty sure that's the one I want. Looks like it's. So let me just see. There are two in the drown path. Okay, got that one. Oh. Oh, okay, then. Okay, so there's a cave that I can swim to. Maybe I did not already get it. Is it though? Hey, there we go. You do come here in the Shadow Realm, but can't interact with them, so there we go. That's the Abyssal Armor for War. Nice. Which... does it tell say? Sustain more damage. And so I can also then get the final piece of the sword as well. Which shouldn't, I want to say, it shouldn't trigger, yeah, it's right up there. Shouldn't trigger anything yet. And by that I mean it's not like it's going to take me straight to Ulthane and have the reforging start. Back this way. Yeah, this is. No, this is not one. It's just, there are the crystals up there to... Oh, that's how I get it. No, that's the Vulgrim point. How did I not activate that? I remember not seeing it initially, but I thought I did come back and get it. So let me take care of the Vulgrim point first. What the heck? Hang on. Okay, that was weird. I briefly saw the Windows taskbar and it's like, what happened? It's not that OBS crashed or anything, so I'm just gonna keep going and worry about it later. It might be that guy. Because Thunderbird does show, it does slide something up to tell you you got an email. It may have just been that. Sorry, I don't feel like fighting. Yeah, I want to pop those. Oh, I also just want to get over there. But this first. Because this is somehow I didn't activate this one. There we go. That's the last one. There. Perfect. There might still be one more. Yeah. Okay. So I need to come here. And just take this path. This might not even be to get to the last shard. It's a 8th shard, though. I don't need it, but that doesn't mean I don't want it. That. It would definitely be interesting whenever they get to the next Darksiders game. How they will handle the Abyssal Arms.
The last piece of that accursed blade. Now, get back to Ulthane and finish this business.
Oh wow, I'm not gonna talk to him yet, but I do want to just be over here. Yeah, it will be interesting to see what they will do for the Abyssal Armor in that, because each of the 4 horsemen have their own. I don't even know if Strife gets his in Genesis or not, but yeah, each have their own. We've seen shit. We've obviously seen wars, we've seen deaths, we've seen furies. And just will they get to have them in the game where ultimately you do have them? You know, because this game sets up a hell of an ending to it. And, you know, that there is more to come, and we haven't yet had that. Because Darksiders 2 and Darksiders 3 and Genesis are all prequels to the events that are taking place right now. Because they're between the beginning of the game, the early apocalypse, and the ending of this game, which is, well, yeah, it's the defeat of the Destroyer. I don't think that surprises anyone. And Genesis is even further back, because that's before the start of this game. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. Where is... Oh, wait, no. Okay, I see. Well, yeah, I can just say there'll be a little bit of walk, though. Yes, there was one more thing to get. Right? Oh, no, I do have them all. Never mind. So I have full health. Yay. I have basically everything. Also, oh, I'm still missing some of these. Well, that's not as big a collectible to me, though. Alright. So that is it, and then the next one should end up being the last part of this. Alright, see you next time.